What's up, Team Buckhouse? Johnathan Buckhouse here, and in today's video, I'm gonna do my best to help you guys, teach you guys how not to catch an edge on your snowboard. And chances are, if you've ever gone snowboarding, you've caught an edge, and you know how bad these things suck. So let's jump in today's video. What is an edge catcher? How do you catch an edge? Or like, why am I catching an edge? You know what I'm saying? Like, let's figure this out. And usually what happens, or why you're catching an edge, is because you have your weight in the wrong position on your board. You always want to have your weight against the fall line, always uphill. Because what happens is if I'm going down the mountain this way and I move my weight backwards like this, my edge is now going to grab that snow where my weight is. You know, if I lean back, I go back. If I lean forward and I push my hips forward, you know, I'm going to be on this edge. The moment that I move my hips backwards, I'm going to be able to, in a vulnerable position, to catch my edge. So just another angle of it. If I'm on my toe side edge and I'm going down the mountain, I want to have my hips forward, creating the weight on my toes, so I'm not going to be catching my heel side edge. Or if I'm on my heel side edge going down, I want to have my hips back, keeping my toes up. The moment I'm on my heel side edge and I start going forward and my toes go down, the snow's gonna grab and I'm gonna fall down. The other thing that happens, mainly for beginners, is they're doing skidded turns. So my turn's more of a skid, and what that allows is for me to catch something in that skid to cause my edge to catch and almost fall down. I really didn't want to catch my heel side edge there. So making a proper snowboard turn, and I have a how to S-turn video right here, is gonna help you not catch an edge. Literally setting your edge and going from edge to edge properly, going down the fall line, is gonna help you not catch an edge. By the way, what the fall line is, because if you're new to snowboarding, you might not understand this. If I took a basketball and I rolled it down the mountain, where the basketball would naturally go because of the way the mountain is going down is the fall line. So if I'm trying to snowboard uphill, like I'm going against the fall line, it's not gonna work. The other thing that happens, and it sucks for beginners, but the easiest place to catch an edge is gonna be a flat area. The steeper the run, let's say here's the run, it's easier not to catch an edge because you have all this wiggle room because you're on your edge. You know, you can get lazy maybe 2 or 3 inches, be fine. But if you're on a flat surface, that margin for error is less. You need to be more like pronounced in your stance or in your edge hold so you're not catching that edge. So the flatter the surface, the easier it is to catch an edge, sadly. And that is why we see so many beginners catching edges, is because 1, they're learning, and 2, they're on like the flatter surface. So they're making skidded turns, they're on a flat surface. But if you're a beginner, like, you can get through this, like you're gonna get through the edge catch part. It just kind of sucks.
You're always gonna catch an edge.
Cody just said it, but you're always gonna catch an edge. Like, I literally caught an edge and we tried to intro the video, we lost the clip. But I caught an edge today. Like, it happens. And what I have experienced, or what I think, when you become a better snowboarder, when you catch edges the most is when you're kind of not paying attention or pointing something out or looking uphill, not seeing where you're going, and you come up against the fall line or a bump you didn't see. Your edge then grabs the snow and it slams you down. It's a real thing. Even our buddy Michael, the ski doctor, caught a gnarly edge like yesterday. It happens, and usually it happens when you're being lazy or trying a new trick and getting lazy in the trick. Like, I think edge catches are more prone to happen at the end of the day when you're tired and you're like, I'm gonna do this trick, I'm not gonna give it all my effort, I'm so tired, whatever. And then blam, you get blasted. That's happened to me. I got a concussion, you know. Oh God, damn, dude. Be aware of that. Like, if you're getting tired, maybe don't do those buttery tricks that are edge catch prone, and, you know, try and be more in a going straight down the mountain type of way. Now, obviously, another thing that can cause an edge catch is the type of snow you're riding. Powder or slush, you're gonna be more prone to catching an edge because it's not a super smooth, groomed surface. Like, literally, I'm gonna take this camera from Cody. This bump in the snow right here is a great edge catcher. This thing just wants to grab somebody's edge and take them to the ground. That can happen with powder as well. So just know, if you are riding through powder, riding through slush, be more aware. The more your board's 90 going down the mountain, the easier it's gonna be to get grabbed by something and take you out. So just to recap, the best way to not catch an edge is one, to have your board going down, not make skidded turns, ride steeper terrain, and obviously make proper snowboard carves. Those are going to be all things that help you not catch edges, but just know everyone to this day catches edges, which is kind of a bummer. I hate the toe side and heel side catch. It's like the worst part about snowboarding. It's why my wife doesn't snowboard. With all that being said, I don't know everything about snowboarding. I've been doing it for 13 years. This is just the knowledge that I've gotten over those years, and I want to share them with you guys. But if you are a professional not edge catcher, share that information down below. How do you not catch an edge while snowboarding? That way, when someone's trying to really learn this knowledge, they can jump into the comments and figure all that out. Also, check out other awesome snowboard YouTube channels out there. So many people are making incredible content on the internet, so check that out. And if you want to support me and what I'm doing, one, like the video, subscribe to the channel, but also snag an Evolution sticker. I do this for a living, so the merch purchases do help incredibly. And then you can tag me on my Instagram, and I'll give you guys gear and sticker shout outs in the vlogs, and then follow that for bonus extra content. But with all that being said, Team Buckhouse, thank you so much for shredding with me today. And as always, thanks for watching. Keep evolving. We'll see you tomorrow with another video, because it is daily on this snowboard channel.